Once you have your head morph, right-click and select Load Image. Connect it to your Load Geometry node and locate your original textures. Load in the Transfer Textures node and connect the wrap, lattice, or brush to the second point and the original geometry to the first point. Connect the Extrapolate Image node. Then the Save Geometry node. Select your export folder and click Compute Current Frame to export. Open DAZ Studios and load in your Genesis 9 figure. Go to Parameters, General, and change Resolution to Base. Go to Edit, Figure, Geometry, and Triangulate. Go to Smart Content, Poses, and select the UV Prep pose. Go to File, Export. Uncheck Right Surfaces and Accept. Open Substance Painter. If you are new to Substance, you can always go to Edit, Settings, Shortcuts, and change your preferred navigation settings. I have mine set to Blender's default navigation shortcuts because I am used to Blender. Go to File, New, and change to your preferred resolution. Click Select to load your exported OBJ. Delete existing layer and add 5 paint layers. Rename them. Click the boxes at the far end to select the corresponding UDIM tiles. For quick selection, click while holding Alt to uncheck the rest of them. For the skin textures, we are going to use Merchant Resource Skin Textures. This is because they allow use and distribution when used on your characters. Click the plus sign in Assets and load in your textures. Make sure to right-click and select textures before importing. Load your textures to their corresponding layers. Make sure the top head layer has your original texture and your bottom has the merchant texture. Add a white mask to your top head layer and select Mirror. Start painting out the edge. For better results, use the smudge brush with the blur preset. Once you are done, go to the bottom head layer and add a levels filter. Adjust to resemble the brightness or darkness of the top layer. For mine, I added a color balance filter to add a reddish hue to the midtones to better match the top layer. I also added a color correct filter to add some contrast to the shadows and highlights. Once you are done, copy and paste all your effects to the other layers with your top head layer as the exception. My original textures had some artifacts at the corners of the mouth, So I duplicated the bottom head layer and isolated the lips with a black mask. I then used color balance and color correct to match the color of the lips. Once you are done, export the textures. Select your output directory in the global settings. Check the color for output maps and uncheck the fifth tile for the UV tiles. Go to DAZ Studios and load in your character. My preferred method is loading textures from another character so that I can have the shader, then replace the textures with my own. For the eyes, I used merchant resources as well. You can always repeat the process in Substance Painter with normal maps, roughness maps, and any other maps you may have. This is my final result. For the next video, I will be importing outfits to DAZ Studios while retaining their original shape. The tutorial will also include corrective shapes for joints. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you liked this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Also, if you want game models to use for fan animations and renders, I will be posting them in my Patreon. They will include the DAZ versions of any game models that I review, which can be ported to Blender. Link is in the description below.